Boom shakalaka. What is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and I am joined today by Mick Tsai, the co-founder of Contentos. What's going on, Mick?
Hey, I'm good, Randall. Nice to meet you and nice to be everyone in this channel.
Yeah, good to have you here. So today we're going to be talking about Contentos. So I guess give us the elevator pitch. What is it?
Okay. Okay. Contento basically is it's a content blockchain ecosystem. Because my background, I got like 10 years as a software engineering background, plus 4 years in the digital creation industry, which give me the kind of advantage to see if we can leverage blockchain technology to do something for the global content creators. Basically, we're trying to build a decentralized content ecosystem, which allow the global content creator, just like you, freely produce, transact, monetize the content without being feared and be controlled by the centralized content platform. Today, we are invested by Binance Lab and DHVC, and today is the day we just get listed on Binance Dex a few hours ago. I'm so excited. And I think moving forward, because our testnet already launched on March 27, and everything is open source, we intend to let community check what our progress. And in the meantime, we also have 4 dApps running on top of our testnet. We got pretty decent result right now. On-chain daily active user more than 5,000, daily transaction more than 40,000, and the address created by all these users from this 4 dApp about like 50,000. This result just be achieved within like 2 months. So we have very strong confidence that in the September 25th, which is the day we're going to launch our mainnet, we will have a really bright future. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, awesome. That sounds good. That's a lot of information just packed
Yeah.
in there in the elevator pitch. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Well, let's start with just a couple days ago, you announced a partnership with Binance Chain, and this
Yeah.
is and this is not like a partnership. This is a real deal type of partnership. I saw
Yeah.
Binance Chain or Binance tweeted it as well. So what's going on with that?
Okay. For the past more than a year, our tokens is issued on Ethereum. It's a ERC20 standard. Of course, we also observe there's some limitation in terms of Ethereum tokens. When we see Binance team, they want to really push out their Binance chain. We understand their vision, and they really trying to help all the project team to digitalize their asset. So that's the reason why we start thinking, should we engage with Binance Chain team? It's not just because they invest us. It's more like the really technology and the really like the checking their background. And after that, we start see Binance Chain really built on top of a very strong and solid foundation, which is on top of Cosmos. So we believe it will help not just Contentos, but also any other crypto or blockchain team to adopt. And also because the concept of Cosmos is trying to help the easy to move the digital asset between each chain. So we believe with Contentos user, it can really help them after we adopt this new blockchain. It really can help them to enjoy the way they move the digital asset.
Mm-hmm. All right, great. Now it sounds, I mean, just from listening to you, it sounds like you know what you're talking about. So I'm just curious, how'd you get into crypto and kind of how'd you start working on Contento?
So I think because of my background, I got 10 years experience on software industry plus 4 years in digital content creation. When I was working with LiveMe, a lot of content creator, the way they distribute content and monetize their content just to be controlled by the centralized platform. And they often come to me and said, can you help me? And I was like, you guys should go live more often, then you can earn more money. But the problem is most of YouTubers, they probably don't really love to do live streaming, or their content is not really suitable to do the live streaming. So we'll start thinking, how are we going to help them? Then we start digging, what's the core issue? Then we figure out the core issue happen on those centralized platforms is actually happen in the thing called algorithm. The algorithm controls everything, controls how audience can see the content or what kind of content they should follow. everything is controlled by platform. So anytime platform want to really do something, they will change the algorithm and tell you, say, hey, I changed your algorithm. But if you take a closer step, you will see algorithm actually not the problem. The problem is data. Algorithm is just a bunch of code. You have to feed a lot of data. For example, anytime if you post a video on YouTube, it will start calculating. Anytime if YouTube give you an organic view, what's the percentage of user that will convert to your subscriber, or how many user will click the likes. So all those data actually is the way that centralized platform control who what kind of content they should serve to the audience. But the problem is the data itself will be forever. It will be put in the black box. Centralized platform will never ever share those data because it's their gold mine. So when we see that, we understand we need to figure out a way that really change this situation. Then that's the reason why when we look at blockchain, we start thinking, data transparency is one of the core value from blockchain. It's not everything, but one of it. So if we can really use this technology, we might have a chance to change this from the scratch. So that's the reason why we start thinking, okay, if we're going to build a platform, it has to be like a data transparency, helping creator, advertiser, fans to truly understand what kind of content they are consuming or create every day.
Hmm. I mean, that sounds great for coming from a content creator point of view, because that way we're able to monetize better, to get better rewards, and to have a better system. Yes. I am curious about one thing. So with the data transparency, wouldn't that allow people to somewhat backward figure out the algorithm, so then they could kind of game it for more gains?
Yeah. So I think even today there's no data. You see a lot of editor or the YouTube channel owner, they still doing this, right? I know one YouTuber, very large YouTuber, and 3 years ago when I met them, they are brothers, and they only have like 5 million subscribers on YouTube. But after 1 year later, when I met them again on VCon, which is largest creator festival on Los Angeles, they got almost 10 million. They grow like 100% in just 1 year. You know how hard it is to grow like from 5 million to 10 million on YouTube. So I asked them, say, hey, what's the trick? They said, yeah, it's pretty simple. Our agent every day, they just go out there, see what kind of feature, what's the kind of trending things that just be featured by YouTube. Then they just make the similar content, then with the hashtag. So see, they don't even need to see the data, but they can still gamify everything. So that's the problem, because this kind of top creator, they have agency, they have a bunch of people to help them. But for the small tier creator, they don't really know this. Even they figure out, okay, I can do this, but they still really outcompete by those people who has a large agency to help them.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly is Contento going to do for these for the creators?
Okay, so first, of course, a lot of people ask me what's the difference between Contentos and Steam. So I can tell we refer Steam a lot. We definitely refer them a lot, because if you take a close look in today's content blockchain war, Steam is the only content blockchain that run for years and is still there and still running. It generate reward to dispatch to all content creator. So we check their design, we understand their advantage, but also we also see their something it can be enhanced. For example, like memory management system, or the way they do the consensus mechanism. That's also the reason why Daniel Larmer, when he built the EOS, they upgrade the consensus mechanism to BFT. So the basic idea is, when every time you publish something on Contentos, and the user will be able to have a chance to click upvote. So similar to Steam. But what we change is, because Steam has the notorious issue called self-voting or voting ring, which means if I possess a lot of Steam power and I click upvote to your content, the next time when the block produce new reward, then you get a large pie from the reward. Even you don't really collect a lot of upvote from many users, but just one user who possesses a lot of Steam power. So when we see this economy design, we figure out we need to do something about it. Because Steam today already created a big issue. In early age, a lot of crypto users on Steam. They earn a lot of Steam. Then they hold it. Then today they just upvote each other. Then the new true creator, when they're trying to come on board, even their content get a lot of upvote, but those upvote are come from those regular users who don't really possess a lot of Steam, which means they cannot get reward. So when we design this, we think that's the most important thing. When we design this, we start thinking for every user, you should give them a kind of upper bound. You cannot just unlimited give them the voting weight. However, when we work with LiveMe, we also learn something. It's like Patreon, subscription mode. When people really love your content, they will do the microtransaction. They will support you with donation or subscription, all this kind of thing. It's a microtransaction support. So when we see this, we also realize if we can put this model into the whole economy design inside Contentos, we can really help those creators can get more reward when they receive something valuable from the fans directly. So it's not like I send you the money directly. It's more like I using my Contento COS token to buy something that's sent to you and make your content become more visible, have more weight. Anytime next time if we build a new reward from block, you will be able to earn more. So with this kind of design in mind, we believe we will be able to separate the true content creator from the blockchain speculator. And in the end of the day, it can really help the true content creator get on board and really get rewarded, and they will be incentivized to build better content.
Okay. So it looks like you're taking what Steam has done, but kind of improving it so it's better for everyone, for the people who are actually creating content, not just the whales out there. Perfect.
Yes.
Now I saw on your website that you mentioned PhotoGrid, LiveMe, and Cheese on there, and then also you had some partnerships with some big YouTubers like Big Dawes TV, Christian, Joey Salads. Yeah. So what's the connection with all of those and with Contento?
Okay. One of our advantage compared with any other content blockchain is we have these three products. These three product are centralized app, but they are content app. Take PhotoGrid as example. It's already out there for more than 5 years. So if you take the total download number on Google Play or App Store, on Google Play, I believe that's more than 100 million globally. So that's a huge number. So that's a photo editing app, but it also has a small photo community. But when I say small photo community, it has more than 100,000 daily active users worldwide every day using this small photo community inside PhotoGrid. But PhotoGrid itself has 45 million monthly active users. So it's a really big app. Then what we do with them is we help them to transform their photo editing community, become a kind of dApp on top of Contentos. So start from this April, anytime if you download PhotoGrid today, and if you go into that photo community, it has an opt-in option for you. You can choose to join, but now it's not like you have to. It's more like I invite you. You can say no. So once you join this photo community, you will be able to start earning the token, and also helping us because every time you contribute some behavior data, for example, you follow someone, you click like for some photo, you also put it into our block. Then based on our block generation mechanism, we'll try to calculate what kind of incentive we should give you. So this product actually not just help Contentos to learn from the true global content creator and audience, but also on the other hand, we help them to really make the PhotoGrid community become more engaging. So people, and especially photo creator, they will understand now photo can really make money. In the meantime, for example, like LiveMe, it's a live streaming app. It has 13 million monthly active users. 35% is in US today, and it's live streaming. So it's not connected to Contentos testnet yet, but soon we will. And 2 days ago, we introduced a new website called Coast.tv. And this Coast.tv, all the content on Coast.tv actually come from PhotoGrid and Cheese, which is live streaming and the video content. And we also trying other dApp team to do the user acquisition from on the Coast.tv. So all those products actually give us a very strong advantage compared with any content blockchain because we have a true product to provide service to real users and content creators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, I saw you mention that you were able to grow your user base to over 60 million monthly active users pretty quickly. And that's, I
Yes.
mean, for me, that's very impressive because you don't see that many projects that have that large of a user base. Uh,
Yes.
so, do you think that user base is going to know that they're working in the realm of blockchain and cryptocurrencies, or is it something that's just they're just going to be aloof to?
For me, I'm a product guy. I would say the best scenario is these users never know they are using something powered by blockchain. They just need to know they can trust the system. Then anytime if they earn something, that means something. Because like TCP/IP protocol or UDP protocol, it's underlying in your smartphone. You don't even need to know. It just work like magic. Every day you want to serving, it just work uh, uh, inside the system. So people don't need to know that. I believe in the future, blockchain is similar to this situation. Some kind of stuff will be powered by blockchain. Some kind of stuff still using centralized technology. It depends on the scenario. For me, I'm the guy who really trying to build a value to the user, not just for the crypto investor. Because if you only build something for crypto investor, it won't last for long. I need to build something really for the true user, let them using every day. That means the true product value. That means this product can go like 1 year, 5 year, 10 years.
Hmm. Okay. So I think we touched on a lot of stuff about Contento. Anything else that we didn't really touch on that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I think for the past 1 year, because we started this project on April 2018, it's been a year. A lot of people ask me, what are you doing for the last year? I was like, because we have so large audience. Now I know a lot of community out there just question me and say, hey, where is your 60 million user? I would say last year, what we did is more like education. We use our product experience. We use our content. We actually work with Taiwan Yahoo website to build a crypto or blockchain interactive live show. So we hire a celebrity. They will do like the quiz show. Then any user can pick up a smartphone and join this interactive show. Then if they pass all 8 questions, they earn some kind earn my COS token. So this if they fail, they can use a COS token to revive themselves and continue the game. So using all this gamification way, using all this content, last year we are educating those 60 million users. Of course, still hard. The conversion rate, I think a lot of people ask me, what's your conversion rate? How many people you can really convert to blockchain? I would say it's really low, especially consider last year, late of last year, the whole market sentiment is not good. People, when they learn something, say, hey, this is crypto, then we instantly know something probably bad related to it, then they will refuse to do that. Similar to the content creator, we talk to a lot of content creator, they just don't want to give it a try anymore because they be hurt or they be educated something bad related to crypto. But this year we see a better trending because now not just inside the product or content delivery, but also inside like testnet. Testnet, everything's transparent. We start telling every user that this is not something like still hosting on top of a centralized system. It's really on top of a way that you can trust. Of course, I think the moving forward start from probably last August we will resume the global creator program. We're trying to start inviting creator on board. Let them really give it a try. For example, like you, I would really love you to have on board to our system. And next time, if you want to deliver or publish a content, you can choose publish on YouTube and at the same time publish on Contentos. Then you can see how much you can earn or what kind of audience engagement you can have. So that can start educating creators, say, this is something that really, really different compared with anything you heard before. So that's something we are working on right now this year.
Okay, great. And so you said the mainnet is going to be September around then?
September 25th. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
that's
guys are going to be
3 months
busy
away.
for the next few months, huh?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Great. Well, I want to thank you very much for joining us today, Mick. It's been an absolute pleasure. For anybody who's interested in finding out more about Contento or who wants to contribute, how can they go about doing that?
Okay, just follow our website, contentos.io. And also you can make sure you check out the coast.tv. That's the new website we just introduced. That's a focus on content creation. So we can connect over there.
Awesome. Thank you very much and have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.